See if it's gonna actually live. Okay, so it actually did. My, it did go live. Okay, let's see what's going on the phone. All the echo. Trying to get it to where I could just look at stuff on the phone and see what's happening. Okay, clarity is not too bad. All right, it is good to go. It is good to go. Man, I got this what you call it on. Let me see. Turn that down a little bit. That should give me a little bit better sound right quick. All right. Let me see. Mic test, mic test. Okay, mic is good. Mm, shoot. What's going on, everybody? Man, what is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Man, it's been a while. Gator, what's up, man? We got a link up, bro. When you get some time, holla at me. Yeah, definitely, man. So we supposed to do I know we were looking at the decant kicks. I know SB, you know, we were talking about doing the I can't even say it, the discovery set scenario, man. So let me tell you a little story about what happened with the discovery set, Brad. Well, why I will never buy from Twisted Lily ever again. So when SB sent over those links for the discovery kits, I was going through some of the discovery kits. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me see what's available, blah, blah. So I click on the Wilhelm kit, right? And the night, let me preface this. The night before, Samsung had just like rolled out that U7 update, right? For all of the S24s, S25s. So I'm trying to deal with the update and everything. My phone is jacked up. But anyway, I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna go through the list, right? Get down to the Wilhelm one. So I click on there, it takes me to Twisted Lily. Okay. So I'm on there and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna, see what the pricing is with tax and what the delivery time is, right? So I go on there, do that, and I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. So I'm about to click off of the thing, drop my phone. Drop my phone, and I'm looking and I'm like, okay, everything's cool. The new update from Samsung had a window up about purchase. So I swipe off of the window. All of a sudden, it tells me that I have purchased and I get all the stuff from shop that comes in. And I'm like, really? Like, what is going on for real? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting all these shop notifications and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, okay, this is that bullshit. So I immediately email Twisted Lily. Like it's not even 5 minutes. I email Twisted Lily and I say on the email, hey, this was accidentally ordered. I need to cancel this order. Okay, cool. Cancel the order. That's what I'm thinking. So it's a Saturday. They don't respond until Monday, but they respond immediately Monday morning. And their response immediately Monday morning is, I'm sorry, we can't cancel this. It's already in the process of shipping. Already in the process of shipping? What do you mean it's already in the process of shipping? Literally, I messaged 5 minutes after. Okay, cool. No, we're not doing this. No way that it's in the process of shipping. So I go back and forth with these folks, right? They didn't charge my card $50 for this kit, by the way. I forgot about that part. It was actually 53 something, 53 something. All right, so they didn't charge my card. I'm pissed at this point. They go back and forth, we go back and forth, we go back and forth. Finally, after about a day and a half, they tell me, okay, well, we'll make a one-time exception for you and we'll take a return from you. Once you get the product, you can return it for the money. A whole 10 days pass, right? It doesn't even show that it's in shipping and get assigned a tracking number till like a couple of days before. So I'm sitting there like, I know that good as hell well, they ain't just sat there and told me that it's too late, it's in the process of shipping, and then they don't assign a tracking number, shipping number, nothing like that, till literally 6-7 days after the fact. Y'all couldn't stop this? Okay, cool. That's that bullshit. Then when I get the pack, okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and send it back, right? Send it back. Cool. Y'all allow me to send it back. Cool. They taxed me for $20 for handling and for restock. So out of the 53 that I sent, I only get credited 33 back. I'm hot. Now, some of you may know this and may not know, but my day job, I work in reputation management. I actually work for the Better Business Bureau. So they will talk to me on that coming up soon. It's already been done, already been put out there in the air. Yeah, you say that's horrible customer service. Yeah, man, it was, bro. It was. It really was, man. And that was my whole thing, is that the customer service could have been so much better. They could have been a little bit apathetic in that scenario, but of course they weren't in there. So, Since IRL, what's going on with you, man? What was your sit of the day today? Because you put a bottle online that I was like, oh yeah, that's it. You say I won't be fucking with them ever. Yeah, bro. Yeah. It's so weird, bro, because I don't mind. If I could find a good decant house, I hit them up. You know what I'm saying? Scent Split, real good with them. Scent Rush, real good with them. Cologne Curators is another one that's really, really good that I've been fucking with recently, man. But that just threw me off, bro, because Twisted Lily hadn't really been, like bad to me. You know what I'm saying? They hadn't been, at least until the end. That was a trip. That was definitely a trip. Let me see what we got here. See today, Spice Bomb Fresh. Oh shit, yeah. Shit, yeah. What's everybody said today, by the way? Sit today, Boss Bottle Pacific. So I hear Ross talk about that one all the time, Kicks. And I be feeling like I need to go ahead and add it to the collection for real, because it has some of the aspects of a fragrance that I like. It really does. So I'm thinking, man, I need to go ahead and add it to the collection. Sit of the day for me, this guy right here, Aqua de Parma, Blue Mediterraneo. That yellow writing says Mandarino de Sicilia. This is one that I love, man. Matter of fact, man, let me get a little refresh up in this cut, man. I like wearing stuff like this, man, especially when I go ahead and shade the head and get that thing right. It's not a fougere, but it gives you that fresh vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you spray that on and you get your swagger, your man up going. Yeah, this is one of them fragrances, man. Beautiful mandarin orange. It's like orange peel at the top, man. And I need to go ahead and do the actual review, because I've had this for like 3 months now. As a matter of fact, I was mentioning it on a live one time when Ross was on live. He was like, man, let me go ahead and buy that. So Ross got it maybe about a month ago, and he likes it too. He likes it a lot, man. But yeah, I have been messing with this one for a minute, man, because I saw it on Frag By and the notes just spoke out to me. Bruh, I like this. I like this a lot. So it's a photorealistic mandarin orange peel. Not necessarily just the juiciness of that orange, but it's that mandarin orange peel. It's photorealistic. Like, it's almost like you were peeling an orange, man, in a cool breeze. You're sitting there peeling the orange, then you just take your fingers, that's what you got. That's this. A little spearmint that comes in, man, as it starts to get into the dry down to freshen that thing up, man. And really, it just gives it kind of like almost a breezy appeal with the freshness in there, man. It's real good. It's real good. Get back to the chat here. You said, bro, I got 200 milliliter later. Get at me. I'll send you a decant. Oh, man. Hey, so yeah, I may have to, bro. I may have to, because I hear about it a lot. Nice having seeing that house talked about a lot. We got to do see what's up with that house. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, I've been trying to see. I've been kind of like messing around a little bit. I hadn't been putting out as many videos recently, bro, because I've just been working. I've been trying to get a whole bunch of stuff together, man. But my whole thing is I gotta, I'm about to start laying off of that a little bit so I can get back into the videos a little bit more. So that's coming soon. That's coming soon. I got a bunch of them that I really need to go ahead and get done. The Cinque Terre, which I love that Cinque Terre, bro. That Cinque Terre. There we go. Come on. Focus. I try to do it without the ring light today, bro, just to see. Oh, you know what? My face there. If my face in the picture is gonna focus on my face. There we go. The Cinque Terre is really good, man. I'm a fan. I am definitely a fan of it, man. Got the review to do on that one, and then this guy right here. This is a little nuts. This is Armoff Beach Party, right? I got some stuff to say about this one, bro. Let me tell you something. So I already have been marked by my wife to literally not wear that thing around her because it is nuclear. When I say nuclear, she likes the smell of it too. She thinks it's a really nice smell. To me, it's super synthetic. Now, as this thing is calmed down, because I've had this about 2 weeks now, as it's calmed down a little bit, as it's kind of macerating, I dropped a decant out of it just to get some air in the bottle and everything. And after that little while, man, it's starting to kind of smooth out a little bit because, man, it was ashy as hell. It was real hazy at first. Sharp, super sharp synthetic. But now it's kind of starting to get a little bit smoother as it goes. So it's got guava in it, right? And guava, if you're dealing with a synthetic guava, it can get really like sharp and annoying and migraine inducing. And it was kicking my wife's butt because it was migraine inducing. This is one of the first fragrances in a long time, bro, where I was gonna wear it. I was getting ready to test it. So went through my little shower routine, went through all of my stuff, man, and I went ahead and sprayed it on. And just regular routine. I walked out the room. First of all, it nuked my sinuses, right? But it wasn't that bad. At least I didn't think. Man, I walked in there with my wife, bro. She was like, "Nah, you gotta wash that shit off." Like, because it was so powerful. It was pushing. Like, this is one that I can't do like my regular spray routine. I gotta literally like dial it back a little bit. Some of that though, I believe, was the fact that it was so sharp initially. So now that it's calmed down a little bit, I'm gonna give it another whirl probably in the next week or so and see what it's about. It is beach party worthy though. It is that. It is definitely that. But that's one that I gotta get that test done with. And then the Kelly and Jones, the Mezcal Azul, I actually have to do a real test on it. I got to wear it once last week, bro. And I'm in love with that. Man, that Mezcal Azul, I am in love with it. But I didn't get like an official test on it. So I'm going to do that coming up this week too. Joe Sensei, what's going on with you, man? So Center of the Day, Kajal, Akon. So I've got Akon sitting over there right now in a decant form, and I need to really dive into that, man. My decant dives, speaking of, I need to go ahead and do it, bro, because I'm like literally 4 weeks behind. I got buku like decants that are just like sitting there. If y'all could see my desk over here, I got I got the Harlem Brands decants. I got the Day 3 decants. I've got the Kajal. Um, I have some Zaharoff, although the Zaharoff is going to be kind of a blended mix because I'm doing, because I had never smelled citrine. So I got citrine and Coco Loco along with Tulum Junglescape over there, man. And they're going to go on like the same decant dive. And Griesk. Dang, who does Griesk? All I know is that I smelled it and I was like in love with it. Oriental Mint and Griesk are on the same one. They're like, that's going to be like a minty decant dive. But man, when I say that they're like backed up, and it's because when I get off, by the time I get to the house now, man, it's like 8 o'clock, 8:30. So it's hard for me to like say, okay, I'm gonna go. And I had one scheduled like about a week or so ago, and I had to cancel it because it literally was like I was running so behind at work. So now that things are kind of starting to kind of calm down a little bit, starting to kind of get into place. Not there yet, but it's starting to. As it starts to kind of get kind of settled in, I'll be able to get back on it, man. Definitely. Let's see. We've got Azaro EDT, Robert V in the building, Portland, Oregon. I have never been to Portland. I used to always want to visit. I always wanted to go to a Trailblazers game. I was a big Clyde Drexler fan back in the day, you know. Yes. Thank you, Joel. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up button. He said, where I get that beach party and how much? Beach party, it was probably about 30, I think it runs like 30. And where did I get this from? That is a good question. Valencia. I think Valencia. So, man, Valencia perfumes. Check that site because Valencia has Chiquiteri on there at like $84. It's got Fig Me Up at 90. And I wish I would have known that when I saw it. It's got a whole bunch of like some really good prices on some stuff, man. Dang, where did Beach Party come from? I think it did. I think it was Valencia. It might have been Valencia. If it wasn't, then it was Perfume Box. If it wasn't that. But it's not bad, man. I like it. I actually like it. It is synthetic. It is definitely that. It is synthetic as shit. But at the same time, when they talk about how certain fragrances evoke certain vibes, man, this stuff evokes the vibe of a beach party. That guava in here. Now, my wife also said it gives Bath and Body Works, and to a certain extent, I can see what she's talking about. Especially as it was in its sharpest form, I could see where you could smell it and be, oh, this is like one of those Bath and Body Works body mist type scenarios. But the Bath and Body Works body mist ain't got the power that this thing got. Like, it's definitely got power. And when I say Bath and Body Works type stuff, sometimes people be like, yeah, Bath and Body Works. Believe it or not, Bath and Body Works has some great like scents. If you're looking for a fragrance, an actual scent profile, there's not one that Bath and Body Works doesn't have. And I'm not just talking about for women, I'm talking about for men as well. Now, does this lean a little bit more towards the feminine side? I would say it's more unisex than a lot of stuff that I have in my collection. This is something that you could smell on a woman and be like, okay, that seems about right. But if you smelled it like on a man that's on vacation, you'd be like, oh, okay, that's nice. That's actually nice. Beach bro type scenario, surfer dude type scenario. That's this. Now, you're not wearing this going to work. That ain't gonna happen. Because if you're wearing this going to work as a guy, then we might have some issues. Then it might be a little bit crazy. But It's got utility, man. It's got real utility when it comes to like that environment, that warm weather, the beach party type scenario. This is a very good downwind fragrance. Like if you catch this in the air, it doesn't. So a lot of the sharpness is gone in the air. So when you catch it in the air, it does give more of a good like fruity tropical style of sillage. Now y'all got me wondering. I know where I got this from. This, by the way, this is the box. The box is interesting. The box is really interesting, actually. Um, it's nice. This is really nice. Then, God, there's something else that I've got sitting in here. No, it's in the other room. It's in the other room. I'm gonna be getting a couple of things in, but one of the decants that I got, and Kicks, you know what I'm talking about. The Cosmala #4 neon. That's one. Gotta pull the trigger on it, man. Gotta. It's such a beautifully done kind of tropical breezy style of fragrance, man. And I think for the warm weather, I've kind of this summer, I've leaned a little bit more into those more fruity tropical aspects of warm weather scents. Although I am starting to reel it back a little bit, man, with the Gries, because Gries, I haven't even done a decant dive on it. I opened up the box that it was in. The scent kind of wafted up at me because I guess the decant had a little bit of leakage on it. I was like, no, I'm getting it. It's gonna be a full bottle. It ain't no. I ain't even got to smell it yet. Um, but it's gonna be that. Um, with the exception of that, gonna be eventually getting Torino 21 in. I'm on the fence about. So this is where I'm having my issue as far as mints go. I want a very solid mint, right? Torino 21 is magical. I love Torino 21. I've got, 10 mil decants right there of it, right? You are someone like you, I really like a lot though. And I guess where my issue is with that one is that I'm not as sold on the florals in that one as I am with Torino 21. But then Gries comes around, and Gries is kind of a weird amalgamation of a mint, but also kind of a cooking spice type of gourmand vibe. But it smells great in the air, at least. I don't know how it's going to smell on skin, but that's where I'm going. So I've got to figure out what I'm doing as far as my mints goes. One of these mints is going to get got. I just got to figure out which one is going to be the one. 9 times out of 10, it's probably going to be Torino 21, but we're going to see. He said, I heard neon leans feminine. Is that true? So, Kicks, you got it, man. You could probably talk about it a little bit more. Neon, to me, doesn't really lean as feminine as much as it leans unisex, can possibly go either way. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it doesn't really lean feminine. Now, this is coming off of my body chemistry, though. And that's the thing. To me, it's probably like, God, what is it? I had the fragrance in my brain just now. Room 1015. Room 1015 Wave Child. If you are a woman, it definitely comes off feminine. But if you're a guy, it's something about the pheromones that a guy has that's different than a woman, of course. But it embraces that side of it. You get a little bit more of the boozy aspects of it. Some of those fragrances are like that, and I feel like Neon is like that. Cosmala Neon, it definitely has that type of vibe. Now I can see if you're not into like stuff that's a straight up and down unisex, then you might be like, nah, I'm not gonna do it, and it may not be the one. Nah, I'm not even gonna lie. But if you can deal with something that's gonna be kind of centered unisex, that can kind of, if you feel swag right, it kind of allures the opposite sex in, then yeah, I think that'd be the good one. I like it because, man, in the air, that shit is fire. Man, it is. I was walking through the store and I was in there. Of all places, I'm sitting there trying to pick up some salad because I need some salad. And I'm over there, shopping or whatever. And this chick is on the over there by the little tomato thing. So she looking to tomatoes or whatever. So I'm sitting there doing my thing. And I walk by. Now I didn't notice her, or whatever. So same chick, she on the freezer aisle. I walk by again. This time, she looked up, and you know how you could catch somebody looking up on the corner of your eye? So she kind of looked up. Okay, cool. Going over there by the checkout. She was like, man, so you like coconut, huh? I was like, huh? So you like coconut? I was like, oh, you talking about my fragrance? She's like, yeah, that's nice. I was like, oh yeah, I like it a lot. I told her what it was and all that kind of stuff. So then she was like, man, I wish my man would wear something like that. You got to buy it for him. So that was the whole conversation. But yeah, man, it's one of those types of fragrances that as long as your swagger right, you can pull it off, man. That's like this week I've done a lot of fragrances like that this week. Cereva Daiquiri from Sphinx. I got to wear that this week as well. And that's another one that's like that, man. Like if you're a woman and you wear it, it smells great. If you're a guy and you wear it, it smells great. And it's like straight up unisex. Now, I will say that one kind of can get a masculine lean because it does have a little bit of booziness to it. And, male skin for some reason kind of accentuates the booziness. At least mine does. Because you definitely smell the boozy when you're wearing it. At least when I'm wearing it. It definitely pops off. The boozy definitely pops off. But let me do this, man. I'm going to run out of here in just a sec, actually. We're about to roll out. And the reason why is because I have to make sure that the wife is taken care of right now. She's got a migraine, so I just got to make sure she's good. So I'm about to go in there and, baby, my baby, be like, look, I got you, girl. Don't worry about it, girl. I got you. But I wanted to get on live, man, and just holler at the folks, man. Let y'all know I got some stuff that's gonna be coming soon. I might actually do a decant dive tomorrow. Because we were going to be running to South Carolina. We're not gonna be doing that now. So may actually do a decant dive tomorrow. That might be what I do. Might do a decant dive tomorrow. In any event, y'all, man, let me go ahead and roll out of here. Man, y'all have a good evening, good night. I will see y'all. Peace out. And remember, whatever you're doing, however you're doing it, make sure you make today the best day ever on purpose. Peace out. Now, see, it sounds good when I do this live. It really don't. But hey, it really doesn't. But yeah. Peace out.